Hi everyone, today I'm super excited because I literally just got this through the letterbox and I have ordered it yesterday, so it's on Amazon Prime, and finally I was able to get my hands on to the Fine Tech Gold, what are they actually called? Pure colors. So it's the color yeah, so they're basically German. I didn't know that. I only knew them by Fintech. That's all I knew, but I learned it from the box that they basically are German. So I just ordered them, I just got them, and I'm super excited because for a very long time I couldn't find them anywhere. Even on Amazon they weren't available. So it's just so good to, well, it's important to actually it's so the advice I could give you, if you're looking for something and you can't find it on Amazon, and just kind of try it maybe a few days later or a week later. Sometimes there are sellers that suddenly start selling it. So yeah. Okay, so basically it's got 6 colors: the Tibet gold, Inca gold, Arabic gold, gold pearl, moon gold, and sterling silver. So one is silver. Now I've seen so many good reviews and that this is sort of like the best gold or metallic watercolors that are out there. Now this one cost me quite a bit. Oh, there's actually there is a, what's it called, a crack on the case, which is a bit unfortunate because it cost me about 25 quid, this palette, so quite costly. And then you get these kind of, what are they called, pans that you can just stick onto here. I guess you can probably, I'm not sure, but I guess you could buy them separately. The way the palette is designed, it tells me that you could replace these colors individually when you're done with them. So before the lighting goes completely, it's a bit dark, not dark, it's a bit late in the afternoon and I'm also getting a bit tired, but let's do the swatches. So let me actually write out the names first. Okay, so let's start the swatches. So the first one is the Tibet Gold, and I don't know whether you actually need to let some water sit first. So actually I'm going to do that. I'm going to apply some water first into these because it tends to be that the metallic paints, or watercolors in particular, tend to take longer to soften. So you kind of, before you start using them, it's advised to do that. So I'm going to do the same here, although I'm not sure if I even need to do that. They seem to be melting quite quickly or getting activated quite quickly, but I'm going to do that anyway. I'm so excited about these. These are really, really good from what I've seen. Really happy I found them. Okay, so let's go now into Tibet Gold. Beautiful, you can see it already working. So I'm just going to do a swatch. Then I'll try a little bit of this, kind of where you dab the water in and see what happens. Next one is Inca Gold. Wow, that's quite beautiful. Really nice range of golds. I just want to see whether they bloom in the same way as just regular watercolors do when you apply water and it pushes the pigment slightly. Now this one is interesting. This is the Arabic Gold, and I do like this type of really intense. Look at that. Oh, it's like butter. Very, very beautiful. Actually, you can't see the sheen because of the angle the camera is, but I can see it now from where I'm sitting. So I'm going to show you quickly. Look at that, how beautiful. This Arabic Gold has to be like my favorite gold. It's so opaque. It would be beautiful in some details. Oh my gosh, I'm looking forward to use this. It's like, I can't even describe. I mean, I have quite a few watercolors, and I'm at this stage now where I only buy something that I really need, like a color in particular, like a particular color or something. But you know, I do get excitement out of a product that is really beautiful, and these are great. So some of them seem to be a little bit lighter and some of them seem to be a bit more pigmented. So the Gold Pearl seems to be a little bit more transparent, if that makes sense. Now Moon Gold, that's a very lovely color as well. Oh yeah, very pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Didn't realize you couldn't see the swatches. I'm filming now on a Friday, and it's end of week, and the week has been really busy and kind of really tiring, so I'm so sorry if I don't make any sense. So this one would be better on a black paper, which I actually have, so I might do the same on black paper for you. But at the minute, look how beautiful these are. Oh my gosh, if I had to pick favorites, it would have to be Moon Gold and Arabic Gold. I mean, and Inca Gold. Inca Gold is like and actually Tibet Gold. Oh my god, they really are beautiful. I mean, they just, for example, this one isn't like an orangey gold. This one is a true gold. This one is like, you know, super exaggerated, kind of really sort of beautiful yellow gold. This one I can't, it's a little bit wet, so I can't see the proper end result just yet. It's similar to Tibet Gold, but it's slightly more on the sheer side. Moon Gold is just beautiful. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't describe it. It's like a champagne gold actually, yeah. And then sterling silver is sort of like an icy kind of silvery color. Okay, let me go onto black paper now. Okay, let's see how that goes, because generally black paper is quite difficult to get the right lighting on camera. So let's start with the Tibet Gold again. This is, I'm not sure what thickness of this paper is. It's not watercolor, so it's not going to look the same, but let's just see how the swatch goes. It looks much better on watercolor paper. Okay, Inca Gold. Okay, so you can see the opacity for sure. So Inca Gold is very opaque. The Arabic Gold should be quite opaque from what I could see previously. Yeah, it's quite nice. And then we have the pearl gold. This will look quite sheer on the other paper. Actually not too bad. Let's see, moon gold. That should look lovely on black, I think. Yeah. And then finally, sterling silver is the color that you should be able to see best on black, just because obviously on white you can't see much at all. It's beautiful, isn't it? So here are the swatches. So it's weird that Tibet gold seems to be the most sheer color. I'm just going to go back in and try to paint over. Yeah, I think it's just the formulation of it. It seems to be the sheerest out of all of them. And pearl gold, although, no, sorry, the gold pearl, although on the white watercolor paper it looked quite sheer, it's actually nicely pigmented. So here's the close-up. Tibet gold looks so much better on a watercolor paper. This is just to see the difference, really. I hardly ever use black paper at all. I did buy this sketchbook by mistake, so now I have to figure out what to do with it. And when they dry, that's when they look their best, obviously. So if I had to pick color that I didn't like, I would struggle, because on the watercolor paper this color doesn't look as interesting as the others, and sterling silver is really not, I wouldn't know what to use silver for, because I paint on white paper most of the time, unless I would sort of layer it on top of a darker color, for example. That could be useful. But these two sort of in question, the others are gorgeous. And on black paper it only would be the Tibet gold that I didn't agree with, just because of how it sort of went on. The rest look absolutely beautiful, and sterling silver, you know, that kind of looks icy, pearlescent kind of silver, so it doesn't have a cool tone to it. Yeah, so that is it. Thanks for watching and see you soon.